Greetings and welcome to the End User Report. This is Clarence.
This is Jamal.
And today's podcast, Microsoft wants you to connect, Sony wants you to move. We're going to have a brief discussion and look into the 360 and PS3's new motion control systems. Now, at first glance, the PS3's Move does kind of look like a Wii clone. This is set to drop on September 17th. It's going to use the same type of two-controller system, a navigation controller and a motion controller. Those are $29.99 and $49.99 respectively. There's no cord connecting these two, so it is a bit more free. It's going to use the PlayStation Eye camera and a tracking ball on the motion controller to follow your movements. On the other side, we've got Kinect. That is not slated to come out until November 4th. There's no controllers at all here. The Kinect camera is going to track all of your movements. Not only is it going to be used in games, it's going to be used to navigate through your menus. Now, Move games are going to go for about $40 each. The bundle, which is going to be the two controllers and a camera, is going to retail for $99.99. And lastly, you can get a 320 gig PS3, one game that's going to be Sports Champions, and the Move bundle itself for $399.99. Looking over at Kinect, those games are going to retail about $50 each. You can get the Kinect Camera and the Kinect Adventure game for $149.99, and you can get a 4 gig Xbox 360 Slim camera and one game for $299.99. Now, looking at the stats there, Jamal, which one of these grabs your attention more?
Well, all I gotta say is congratulations, Sony. You've accomplished making people hold a dildo. Come on, that thing looks like okay, we'll make it PG, so it's an ice cream cone. I think that Sony's both of them, I think, are too late to the market, in my opinion. However, if I was to choose one, I'd probably go with the Xbox. Looking at some of the features, especially this one game I saw them play, where you jump, you move to the left or you move to the right. The camera actually is so cool that it can sense every movement that you make. And I was watching this one display that they had. Excellent. So for me, I would probably get the Project Natal. the Xbox.
So Kinect is more where you do. Well, yeah, I do agree that Kinect camera is impressive. The thing has 4 mics in it for voice recognition. It's got 2 cameras, one for facial recognition and an infrared camera that's going to track your skeletal movements.
Which is awesome.
It's awesome. Sounds really invasive to me. So yeah, the technology is miles ahead of the Wii, but again, like you said, it's coming out in the market pretty late here. As far as Move, I get it. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Wii clone.
I think the problem is with the Sony Move is you have to buy all of these devices to get to where you need to go. I think with the Xbox, you just need to have that one camera.
Well, I think they both share the problem is you have to buy additional things here. I don't see really any casual gamers looking at this and going, I'm going to get the Xbox, the Xbox Kinect or Move just based on pricing. I mean, that's the one issue that I see. Well, the main issue that I see is pricing. I mean, you can get a Wii for $199.
Yeah.
Games retail at $50.
Exactly.
And I don't, taking you for example, you're more of a casual gamer. If you did not have a Wii, you're shopping for a system. And
no, I wouldn't get it.
Okay, you see the Wii $199. You look, and you would need everything, to get the bundle and to get the Move. You're looking at $399.
And plus, what games are they even slated for the Kinect? That's another question.
Well, that is the thing. And
I know they have a pre-bundled game. I did like the Move in terms of this one game I saw. It's more of a kiddish game, which I think my kids would probably like. But it was like a zoo or a pet, and you can raise it and you reach out into the camera and you can actually pet it.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Kinect Pets.
Yeah.
Which is a cool idea. You know, I get it. I mean, but here's another issue that I do see with this. A lot of these games, like you said, are kind of kid-type mini-game type of type of games here, and a lot of them are things that the Wii did 2 and 3 years ago.
Exactly.
So again, you look at it and you go, if I'm someone who does not have a system, I can get $1.99 and get a similar experience, or I can pay $2 or $3.99 and I can get the same experience. It's just in 720p.
Yeah.
I don't see people dropping extra Benjamins here just to play high definition Wii games.
I actually have a question for you. You're a hardcore gamer. Would you? I know there's different packages for each of the PS3 and for the Xbox. Would you purchase the? Let's say if you're an Xbox person, would you purchase the Move combination?
Well, the Move combination, I don't see myself defecting over to PS.
I mean, I'm sorry, the Kinect.
Oh, Kinect. I've thought about it. I mean, right now I have, just a regular Xbox 360, a small hard drive. I could see myself dropping $300 to get the Kinetic ready Xbox, just for the fact alone it's built in wireless, 250 gig hard drive is better than the 20 gigs that I have, which is 2 gigs free now. But what you're asking people to do is invest another $150 because that's what the price tag is for Kinect. So
yeah, that is asking a lot, especially for a Xbox. A person like you who's kind of loyal to it. If you guys don't know, Francis has been trying for the longest to bring me over to the Xbox arena.
Yeah, Jamal's just too busy playing Cooking Mama, so.
Hey, that's a great game.
I heard you wear an apron when you play it too.
Oh, Cooking Mama is awesome. I can make a mean omelet.
You're about to lose your man card. Seriously. But me, I'm a little skeptical of the whole movement thing in general. I mean, firstly, it makes it hard for you to drink a beer when you're playing. I can play NHL 10 with my controller, it's fine, and pick up a beer. I don't have to stop what I'm doing. And the other thing, this whole motion thing reminds me of those Croc shoes. Remember the Croc shoes?
The Croc shoes.
Everyone was going out and buying them and using it, but when you do it, you look like a tool. And
from a marketing standpoint for PS3, for Sony and for Microsoft, is that they're trying to garner that family market, which they've never really had. Let's face it, the Wii has that market, and the Wii has the casual game market, and I think that's what the Xbox and the PS3 are trying to do, is capture that casual game market. Will it be successful? I don't know, because again, I just think that they came out too late to this.
I agree. They did come out kind of late. I'm not sure it's so much as they're trying to capture the casual market. I think it's for those one system owners out there. If you have an Xbox or you have a PS3, I think it's more kind of, well, let's keep them with us. Let's not have them go out and buy a Wii because they're intrigued by the motion control. Because, I mean, if you look at it comparatively, you can get, if you have a PS3, you can get everything you need for $99. That's less than the Wii retails. And for the Xbox, $149 will get you a similar kind of experience. You basically will turn your Xbox into Minority Report. You're going to sit there and you're going to be able to just move things across the screen. But
the thing about the Wii, though, I have to admit, just being a Wii owner, I don't think that machine has ever. Actually, I don't think it's never been off. Every day someone's playing on the Wii. I don't know what it is. And it's not such great titles either. I mean, it's just
third-party games for Nintendo has been an issue since the N64. That's always been a thing. So I mean, you just kind of got to wait until the next Mario game or.
Well, the fact that Nintendo is very strict on their branding. What they don't just accept any game to come out, but still, it is an issue.
All right, but well, I guess what we're trying to say here is, as far as the PS3 Move and Xbox Kinect goes, if you already have the system, it looks like something that would be great to actually go out and get. If you're a Wii owner, that's kind of up to you if you want to really drop the Benjamins necessary to get the system and everything else incorporated to kind of get the experience that you might already have if you're on a Wii. And if you're shopping for a system, I mean, think of it this way. Do you really want to drop that amount of money just to kind of...
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you're buying into a system, folks. In other words, I know there are some people who have more than 2 or 3 consoles in their home, but you have to decide, what's your money is going to be.
All right, so yeah, like as we've said numerous times on this podcast, take this as a wait and see kind of attitude. But now I'd like to kick it off to a new segment of the show. We are going to call this Showing Some Love. And we just briefly discuss something that has caught our attention in the world of technology, and we just kind of want to put you onto it. So, Jamal, go ahead and lead us off.
Well, I'm going to show some love to the Torch by RIM.
Wow.
We talked about it last week. Why? Because I think BlackBerry's playing it small. In other words, they're not saying, oh, this is the Droid Killer, or this is the... No, they're just basically saying, hey, you want a BlackBerry, and you want to have a cool slider to it, and maybe a refresh on the interface? Here you go. And on top of that, $199 with 2-year contract. Not bad, BlackBerry. Good job.
Well, actually, I did see that. Actually, last week they slashed it to $99. It really hasn't been selling that well. But we're not going to get into that. We've bashed RIM enough on this segment here. So I'm going to show some love, actually, to Capcom here. Thank you, Capcom, for bringing the fighting genre back from the dead, because that's where it was.
Thank you.
Ever since Street Fighter 4 came out, there's been a resurgence of fighting games out there. Thank you again. And what caught my attention this week was the trailer that I saw on IGN, and you can see that on IGN.com, and that's for Street Fighter X Tekken. I'm all over this, like white on rice.
Nice.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. There's actually going to be 2 different versions of the game. There's going to be Street Fighter X Tekken, which I believe takes place in the Street Fighter universe, so it's going to have the kind of Street Fighter 4 feel. Then there's going to be Tekken X Street Fighter. That's going to be the 3D Tekken kind of game. And it's set to release a little bit after Marvel vs. Capcom 3, another fighting game that I'm all over. It's going to be sometime around March of 2011. So, once again, thank you. I can't wait to get online because I have Xbox Live, unlike some of us here, and just start beating people down.
Dude, you're not going to beat people down.
I'm going to beat people down.
Are you not? I saw you try to beat people down in your last Street Fighter. Man,
lightning screw uppercut. I'm beating them down, I'm telling you.
Well, just from an old fogey like me, the 2D fighter is always going to be there. I'm sorry. I think they made a mistake when they tried to make everything 3D, and all that other crap. I leave the 3D fighting to those stupid wrestling games that they push out every year.
Wrestling games, so yeah, it's about as real as what you see on.
Yeah, exactly. TV. Okay.
So, I mean, basically, what's the difference between WWE and Chippendales?
Oh, no.
There isn't one. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, that does just about wrap it up here for us at the End User Report. Again, this is Clarence.
This is Jamal.
Signing off.
Bye-bye.